We all know the process. You open a new Minecraft world, gather some wood, iron, and food, and you try to make armor to help you take on the elements of the game. You eventually find diamonds, getting fully decked out, but now the netherite is calling your name. Mojang recently added the netherite upgrade with the Trails and Tails update, making the ultimate armor slightly harder to obtain and adding a bit of challenge to getting the best armor in the game. At the opposite end of the armor spectrum, the Caves and Cliffs update brought in a new use for leather armor. You could prevent falling through the powdered snow and resist the freezing effect it caused. But this has an easy workaround. Everyone knows you can just place a block on top and jump/pillar over the powdered snow. So the gimmick was forgotten, and leather armor still has no real practical purpose. Yes, you can dye it, but that's mostly aesthetic. So then what about all the other types of armor? There's no real special attribute to anything between leather and netherite. Gold, iron, chainmail, even diamond armor seems underwhelming. The problem is, all people ever do now is get iron armor and then go straight to netherite if they find the upgrade. We need a new meta for armor. It's unlikely that Mojang will ever rework armor themselves anytime soon, but I'm sure we could do some command block magic to produce a new armor specific effect. This video is a proof of concept that by just adding a few attributes to all the different types of armor can have a fresh and new impact on how people play the game, making it more interesting and challenging. So then how do we rework each armor type to change the meta? The simplest yet most effective way is heaviness. Currently, there is no heaviness effect in the game, but we can simulate it fairly well. Velocity is directly related to your momentum/mass. In other words, this is the ratio of heaviness relative to time and distance, which results in a velocity that we can simulate with the slowness effect. So assuming each type of armor has a different mass than the other, we can assign differing velocities between each armor set and create unique heaviness values. Just by applying slowness with command blocks, each armor type can now have an effect on how fast you can move due to its heaviness. With that being said, I set up this command block array to test out the concept. Each layer applies a different slowness effect to the player depending on what kind of armor they put on. Particles are turned off when the effect is applied, and taking off the armor will remove the slowness effect and let you move at a normal pace again. I should also mention that credit for the armor detection command block setup goes to Max Stuff on YouTube, whose video I will link in the description. Applying this idea, I've made a chart to show how heavy each set of armor is, which is loosely based on real-world armor. You can see leather has the least amount of weight, so it's best to use if you want to move fast. Iron is less heavy than gold, since gold in real life is more dense, but chainmail armor is lighter than iron because there is less material. Diamond is fairly heavy, but not as heavy as netherite, so you would need to decide if that little extra bit of protection and fireproofness is worth the speed reduction. Now, how does this all affect your gameplay? Here's a handful of examples to show how heaviness brings life to the old armor system. Trying to raid an end city? Put on that diamond armor found in the loot chests and navigate vertically, since horizontally, you don't have to go very far to explore. It will also keep you from being blasted by shulkers. Use chainmail and speed potions to run through without getting destroyed by mobs underground. Need to travel through the nether but don't want to burn to death? Grab that netherite armor, a mushroom on a stick, and a strider, and dash around on the lava. With this new heaviness attribute that's easily added with a command block set, the way you use armor becomes scenario specific. The choice you make with heaviness in mind will create new ways to approach and tackle the elements of Minecraft, and brings new experiences and strategies to your gameplay. So in conclusion, the reason we want to add more attributes to the armor itself is so that we can experience and utilize more of Minecraft's features that many people forget about. Just by changing the speed to make each set of armor have weight to it can really change the way you play the game now, and it's an optional feature that can be added with command blocks. I've got more ideas to make armor more unique and useful and to rework/balance it. I'm looking at you, Gold. Absorption effect every time a projectile hits you would be really cool. A way to adjust how fast you move vertically would be nice too, but as of right now, all we have within the vanilla game is the slow falling and levitation effects, with levitation having a glitched effect of making you fall fast, but it's not scalable at all with the different types of armor, plus it prevents you from picking up items for some reason. I hope you enjoyed the video and the ideas we explored within it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel while you're here. My name is Uni, I am jogging it out, and thank you for watching.